All right, we are back down at the shack, and I think we might have. Yeah, we're short on dirt, but let's go ahead and do it anyway. Let's see here. So what we've got now is we've got, as I was saying in the last. Let's see here. Excuse me. We have now got the broccoli and the carrot. And the broccoli is the darker. Right there. It's the darker. And the carrot is even harder to grow, they say. And takes several weeks if it works at all. And you should have it. What does it say? Grow in soil only, covering seeds with a thin layer. Germination is a little slower, 4 to 7 days. Blackout time 4 to 7. Doesn't say anything about dome or anything. Let's do the carrot. And then, well, let's see what the broccoli says as far as the depth of dirt. Broccoli. It can be sown a little more thickly than other seeds, keeping it dark with blackout dome for 3 days, and flip the lid on days 4 and 5. Put a little stress on the emerging seedlings. Blackout time 2 to 4 days. It doesn't say anything about the depth or put it in dirt or not, or how much. So it gives no broccoli. I have no instructions on whatsoever. So I'm going to. What are we going to do here? We've got this amount of dirt and this amount of dirt. Okay. Hopefully you can see. I don't know if you can. What's happening there? We are going to try to dry out these a little bit, I guess. I don't know if it'll work. But let's take something like yay. A dry spot. See if we can get the seeds a little dry first, just so they don't clump up as much. I don't know. They're so fine, carrot seeds. So that's the start. Okay. It's about an ounce of carrot seeds there. Who knows? I guess that everybody says they're very difficult. So, at any rate, there they are. I'm going to spread them out a little bit in here. Let's see if they can dry a little so I can spread them a little more evenly, hopefully, in the tray here. I don't know. They're pretty delicate and fine. That's probably why they're hard to get a good seed actually growing. I don't know if you can see that. No, you probably can't there. I know, actually. You cannot. But look at how fine those are. They're like little grass seeds or something. There's the carrot seeds. That was about an ounce to start out with. Carrot seeds. Spreading them out on here a little, just trying to dry them out, spread them out so that when I throw them in the dirt, I'm trying to find a way that they all don't just clump in one spot, you know? because I got to get those into there somehow evenly. Good luck. Good luck with that, right? Who knows? Here we go. We're going to give it a show. They're such tiny little things, and once they go in the dirt, you cannot see them. That's for sure. Once day in, day in, day. You know what I'm saying? Day in, day, and you don't know what day is anymore. One day in, day. Oh, don't spill them now. And I did. This is not what I wanted to do. Let's see here. What are we gonna do here? Did some go on the ground? I think I might have got left. Well, a few. Let's see. Terribly situation. Yeah, I got some on the ground. Okay, that did not do what I wanted to do. I wanted to keep them evenly spread out. Did not do that at all. I want them to be. I want them to be more groovy. They're sticky little babies. They're so tiny, man, carrot seeds. I wish I could find a way to do that without getting them to move. You know what I mean? Jelly bean? Maybe rolling. Maybe. And then how would I unroll? No, this is not going to work. Oh well, there it is. Actually, kind of did work. Unrolled a roll of seeds to my pal. It was a chocolate covered caramel. And I rolled my roll to my pal. Okay, well, there's some carrot seeds in the dirt. They're in the dirt. They're over there. Some are on the floor. Excuse me. Some are on the floor. Some are stuck to the jar. Some are on the book. Some are on the table. Some are on my shoes. Some are on my fingers. There's quite a bit all over here in the dirt. So now they're clumped up pretty good. I'm going to attempt to spread them around a little bit here. Get them maybe spread a little here. There's more than 14 carrot seeds in here. There's more than 21 carrot, 24 carrot seeds in here. There. Okay, there's some carrot seeds spread around in there. You'd never know it because they're so small and they blend in, but they're in there. Okay, you're gonna have to trust me. And now I want some dirt on those carrot seeds because, well, they're hard to grow in soil only. Thin layer of soil on top, and that's all I got left anyway. And, well, I got some soil in that other tray without me. I got tons. I just don't want to mix any more. The thing is, with the other ones there, the broccoli, it doesn't tell me how deep the soil. So, anyway... So I'm gonna set you down again. Hopefully you can see that a little. I don't know if you can. I'm getting out of dirt and just enough to give a light layer. over the carrots. Because I don't want to mix up any more dirt tonight, my friends. Even though it's not hard, I just don't want to. Okay, that's all I mixed. I mixed up 4 pounds for what's going to hopefully be 4 trays. Okay? Okay. So that is definitely what you would call a lightly covered. Yeah. Covering seeds, thin layer of soil. Germination is slower. It's 4 to 7 days. Blackout time, does it tell me? Let's see, does it even tell me what is going on? I know they have vitamin A and high in antioxidants. It's not what I want to know. No soak, hydroponic or soil, 1 ounce. Blackout time, 4 to 7. It does not say about the tray. Hey. So we're going to give this a spray hay. All right. A misty island hop. We're going to give her a good misty. Okay. Almost a soak. Okay. Almost a soak. Okay, that's going to go. Whoops. And this is my carrot. It's going to be my carrot. Yes, that's how you pronounce it. No rot. Carrot. I care a lot about the carrot. We shall. Perfectly miss the garbage every time. That's neat. That's great. That's just perfect. And then we're going to put a fancy little label there on there, which I'm sure you can't see because the font is so small. No human could. The camera might. But there's the carrot. Okay. I'm going to rob some trays from the top. And we're going to put the carrot in here. So let's just put them over here. There's the carrot. And I am going to trade spots. Spinach just scooting down, okay? Scoot over, spinach. Jeez, he's so spinach is stubborn. Let's get a move on now. Come on. What's the deal? Sometimes you're supposed to speak nicely to your plants. I don't know. Okay, spinach, you go over there and you behave. Do you hear me? You weren't seeing any of that. It's good you weren't a witness to any of that. Spinach we had to, sometimes you just, no, not really. But there's, oh my gosh, I gotta get my domes, my humidity domes instead of flipping lids like this. But there's carrot. Hard to grow, supposedly. Cilantro. Spinach with an upside down lid, a little bit of pressure. See? See, it likes that. Okay. Now we're gonna have to write down that we did carrot. Okay. And also, you know, today's date. So there, so. And we are also going to do you, my friend, which is the Brock. Brock! Brock, 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 Brock! Excuse me, did you just Brock? Brock! Okay, so it can be sown a little more thickly than other seeds, keeping a dark blackout dome. I don't know in 3 days, then flip the lid on the 4th and 5th. Broccoli colors up quick. It's hardly substantial marker. There is 2 to 4 days blackout. Well, I don't have a blackout dome, okay? Did you got that? And what is it? It doesn't say anything about covering them with dirt. Dark, just keeping a... And I'm out of mix. I guess I could just throw some without, you know, fertilizer in it on top. Okay, so I'm going to set you over here on this box. Hopefully you're still going. And you have more to look at than my backside. It's not good. Okay, I'm going to try this again too. This little kind of roly-poly trick, although this is kind of damp now. But I don't know. Seeds are so small. So small. So, I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, because, by the way, I have no idea what I'm doing. Never done this before. This is my first go at it. You're experiencing it as I am. Don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing it. See? I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing it. That's how I'm doing it. Figure we should start by starting. And then, you know, see. All right. Come out of there. Okay. Jeez. So now I'm going to try to spread these out on here a little bit ahead of time just to get them as dried. These are small little broccoli seeds, are tiny little round, kind of reddish hue to them, if you will. So that's what they look like. Broccoli seeds. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see. They've got their little round jobbies. Very small, but they've got a red, kind of a red brown hue to them. A reddish brown. So there's those. I'm gonna set you there. Don't fall down. You're not afraid of heights, are you? You okay there? You alright? Okay. Okay. Look a little tipsy there. Hopefully you're doing alright. I have no idea what I'm doing here. But I'm gonna roll this up like a giant doob. What is he talking about? Nobody knows. Now that's got to go upside down. How am I going to do that? Very uncarefully. Oh, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work at all. I mean, it worked, but it didn't work. All right, now they're in there. So now I'm going to try to just use something to spread them around a bit, more evenly. Since it didn't say anything about how much dirt to put on them, I'm going to just sort of bury them into the dirt that I have here, if you will. too. And this is my 10 by 20 tray. If you have your 10 by 20 tray, you can do whatever you want with it, okay? So now I shouldn't be sifting it this violently, but that's what I'm doing. Alright. Okay. There. I'm using my scissors to just, the 2 points of the scissors, just to sort of rake them around a little, I guess. I don't know. But there's dirt and seeds in there. So broccoli. Okay? Broccoli! Okay, okay? You let me know if you have to brock. Okay, here we go. We're gonna mist them. You don't want to miss this. You don't want to. Oh, this is very soothing, especially when you get water all over your notebook when you shouldn't. Because you know, the teacher can't yell at you. There's no teacher here. Well, per se. We're going to give her a good moisture action. I can see some of them sitting on the top there. Which it didn't say, the barium, but you usually do. So there's that. Maybe I should throw a little bit of dirt on top, but I'm not gonna. No, I'm not gonna do it. I refuse. I don't. I might be dying. It's a big one. No, I think I'll be all right. All right, that's the broccoli. In the morning, I like to brock. I call it Fraggle Brock Rock. Do you like to brock in your sock? Okay, so we're gonna label this bad boy Brock. Okay. There's the Brock. Oli. There's the broccoli. Broccoli. You're gonna go on there, okay? You behave. You're gonna go on there and live happily, okay? Now, I just need to get my domes, blackout domes, which I don't have, but are, you know, make it so it's dark for these guys. Dark. So I'm going to do a towel over that. You don't need to witness that. It can get ugly. I don't know. But I'm going to do that, and that way they'll be dark, and then I'm going to deal with the heat for the night in here. And there's that. Though you're on the journey, I've never done microgreens before, ever. No, nothing, nada about it. But that is what I have done. I've got hemp mats coming and some other media. You can use cocoa core and some other stuff. There's this other stuff I want to try. I can't remember what it's called, little cubes. But I'm waiting for that to arrive, and I'm itching, so just for fun, I'm going to do 1 rack of dirt with the spinach and the cilantro and the carrot and the brock. And so I'm doing the soil mix of the Pro Mix MPO with the Gaia Green. And the ratio there is 40 grams of Gaia Green to or 1.4 ounces to a pound of the Pro Mix MPO. So there's my Pro Mix, and there's the Gaia Green, and that's what I'm doing for the dirt. So sayonara. It's getting cold. We have to figure out the heat for the night in here, make sure it doesn't get too cold, and then I'll see you next time. See you, bye.